And you've done it to protect yourself. You've done it because you know that you still have a soft spot in your heart for your narcissistic ex, for your borderline ex, for your psychopathic, deranged, abusive tormentor. Still somehow have a soft spot for them. So you go no contact and you remain no contact to protect your heart, to protect your mind, to protect your soul, to protect your life. Yo, welcome back, my friendly friends, to the Psychopath Exposure Show. My name is Kira. Welcome back, guys. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. Today I wanted to just go off topic, even though we're always on topic. You guys ever felt like your life is passing you by after you got out of the narcissistic relationship? You know, I hear it all the time from the survivors in my coaching program. I read it in the comments. You know, I can see people just lose the spirit. They lose the hope of ever finding love again. They fear that they're going to live a life without love. Maybe they feel that they're too old already. Maybe they're just financially unstable, or they can't attract somebody that would want to partner up with them. Maybe they feel that they have so much trauma because of the narcissism, because of the narcissistic abuse, because of years and years of brain fog, years and years of being gaslit, of being manipulated by psychopathic people, and years and years of constant rumination after the fact. What do I mean by after the fact? Well, I mean after you were discarded by the narcissist, after you were betrayed by the person you thought was your ride or die, right? The person you thought was your soulmate, the person you thought was gonna spend the rest of your life together, right? And you were betrayed by this person. And yet, you invested so much, you poured all of your love into this relationship. You poured all of your love into this person whom you loved more than anything. Heck, you probably loved them more than yourself, which is a problem. You put them before God. You put them before your own parents, maybe. Some of you put the narcissist before your own children. Then you were betrayed. Then you discovered that the narcissist was having an affair all this time behind your back. And you had to part ways because maybe underneath all that darkness, all that trauma, all that hurt, all that pain, maybe there was still a sense of self-worth that was like, I am not taking you back, you lying, cheating bag of bones. And you did what you had to do. You filed for divorce. You divorced the narcissist. You divorced the psychopath. And then things got worse because you were dealing with the psychopath after all. And the psychopath became obsessed with you. The psychopath narcissist what's the word we call for when the narcissist gets hurt? They were inflicted a narcissistic injury, okay? Even though they were abusing you, even though they were cheating on you, even though they took you for granted, even though they didn't want to lay a finger on you. The minute you took control of your life again and you called it quits, and the narcissist spazzed out, and they're like, no, wait a second. You can't do this to me. And they suffered a narcissistic injury. And they went bonkers, and they started to stalk you, they started to harass you, they started trying to ruin your very existence. And you had to deal with that for a few years. And one day you wake up and you're like, what the heck have I done with my life? And you realize, wow, has it been 5 years already? Has it been 6 years already? And you wonder, wow, I haven't dated anybody since. Wow, I haven't left the house, except to maybe go to the grocery store. You think to yourself, how much energy and time have I given away for free to my psychopathic narcissist ex, who was the worst person that I have ever encountered in my life, who's no longer in my life. And yet all I can think about 99% of the time is the narcissist. And you see your friends moving on, you see your friends getting married, having children, going to college, graduating from college, going back to college, getting their masters, starting new hobbies, traveling the world. Some of them are getting divorced, and then you see them snowboarding down a beautiful mountain, having the time of their life, living their best life, not letting that determine the course of their existence, not letting a breakup terminate their will to live. And you're seeing all this, and you're talking to these people, and yet your life revolves around what the narcissist X is doing, if the narcissist is happy with the new supply, if the narcissist is engaged, if the narcissist has moved in with the new supply, if the narcissist has been married to the new supply, if the new supply is having their baby. Like, maybe the dingo ate their baby. Why do you care? Why are you still making their life yours? Don't you see your life is passing you by? There's nothing sadder than realizing how much time you've wasted on something that's completely intangible. A dream you had, a bubble you were living in, only to one day wake up and realize it was a facade. It didn't even exist. You were just wasting your time. And you know, most of those dreams actually have an opportunity of manifesting if you do the work, if you train hard enough, if you mentor with the right people, if you take the necessary sacrifices, if you make the necessary investments. But wasting your life not allowing yourself to move on from the abuser in your life, from the cheater in your life, from the user in your life the person that betrayed you. And you go about your day, and even though you know and recognize all the bad things they did, you still have a soft spot for them in your heart. And even though it's been years since you've seen this person, even though it's been years since you've spoken with this person, I know a lot of you have actually executed the no contact rule exactly as I have outlined it in my ebook. And you've done it to protect yourself. You've done it because you know that you still have a soft spot in your heart for your narcissistic ex, for your borderline ex, for your psychopathic, deranged, abusive tormentor. Still somehow have a soft spot for them. So you go no contact and you remain no contact to protect your heart, to protect your mind, to protect your soul, to protect your life. Because sometimes these people are dangerous. Sometimes these narcissists, these psychopaths are connected to dangerous people. Sometimes these narcissists end up dating somebody new that's even more psychotic than they are. And when that relationship goes sour, they got beef with everybody that's directly connected to them. And that includes you. So maybe you're going no contact with their family. You're going no contact with their children. You're going no contact with, once again, the narcissist's family, the narcissist's kids, the narcissist's friends. You're going no contact with them. You're going no contact with the narcissist's co-workers. Sure, you guys shared some happy hours. You went to some Christmas parties at the end of the year. You went to some ball games. But you know what? You've decided to cut everybody off for your protection. And I commend you for it. And yet, they still pop into your head from time to time, sometimes more often than they should. And you still focus on the good times because you're human, right? You're a human being. And ever since you were born, you always considered everybody around you was human. You did not believe that there were demons around you. So your life continues to pass you by. Because as long as you hold a soft spot for the narcissist in your heart, you're not free. Remember, this was an abusive person. This wasn't just a normal ex that you can always love, you'll always remember them. This was somebody that tried to hurt you. This was somebody that plotted to hurt you. This was somebody that was fully conscious of what they were doing. They took pleasure in hurting you. They took pleasure in watching you suffer. They took pleasure in offering you false hope. They took pleasure when you blew up their phone because they had ghosted you and they were in the motel with the new supply. And the more you called them, the more they loved every second of it. Sure, they acted like if they were annoyed because you're interrupting the good time they're having with the new supply, but they like the attention. Because what does it communicate to the narcissist when you're blowing up their phone? it means you care about them. It means you're thinking about them. It means you crave their attention. You need them to respond to you. Otherwise, you're going to have a bad day, which they already know you are having a bad day, right? Because you're telling them all about it. This is the person that many years later you still hold a soft spot for in your heart. And you feel that no matter who you meet, the relationship that you're in now, secretly you are unfulfilled. You don't tell your partner that, but they can tell there's something off there, right? They can tell. And you secretly still dream and fantasize about your narcissist ex. And you're not fully present where you need to be. You're not fully present with the people in your life that have your back, the people that truly, truly love you, the people that truly want you to win, the people that have truly stuck around. Nah. You're letting all that pass you by because you can't let go of that demonic entity that came into your life and poisoned you. Life's short. I can tell you, life's short. I lost 2 people that were really close to me last month. Didn't see it coming. None of us did. Could happen to anybody. Life's short. There's so much more we could be doing with our lives instead of dwelling on our abusers. Easier said than done. I understand. It's psychological, right? It's a trauma response. I went through it too. It's frustrating when you're aware that your life is passing you by and there's nothing you can do about it. But here's the thing. There is something you can do about it. As a matter of fact, there's a lot that you can do about it, and it's called living. It's refusing to let life pass you by. Even if it means throwing on some shorts and a sweater and just going outside for a walk instead of being at home laying on your couch or on your bed at 7 o'clock already in your pajamas, staring at your phone, binging psychopath narcissist videos, reading narcissist books, scrolling through the texts that the narcissist ex used to send you. You could go outside. You can go out into the real world and breathe. Don't let life pass you by, guys. I gotta run, my battery's low. So I will check in on you guys in the next video. Leave me a comment below if this is something that resonates with you. And share with us your experience, and I'll reply as soon as I get a moment. All right? Hope you guys are having an awesome day. This is Kita with Psychopath Exposure. Don't let life pass you by. Get out there and live. Talk to you guys soon.